This is RSKsys and Spoon for Risk on May 11th. Let's take a look at our profile. We are approximately 4 to 5 points below the close. We spent virtually the entire evening below. And that is definitely going to give us a bias for today. And the reason I say that really is because of where the where I think the floor is here. Now, before we get too far into where we're going, there is some area of repair, as you can see more clearly here on the matrix. We've got very low volume in here at 92, a little more in that 93.75. So maybe not so much repair here as we would here. Okay. So a rally up to do some repair at around 92.5. That's an interesting number. That's exactly where we found ourselves yesterday. Pardon me, no, that was down around 90, not 92. Anyway, we get some repair up here, and then probably come down because, as you can see just by the color here, we spent more of our time up in this region. So we'll probably rally up and then start coming back down. And that makes good sense because if you just drew a trend line here, you can kind of see we need to move up there a little bit higher before we start coming down. So the TPOC is up there at about 94.75. I don't think we'll get that high. But we should be able to move up a bit. We're in a bit of an uptrend right now, using our 1.25 as a basis for that call. The upper value area shown here takes us to about 92.5, which is right where that low value area is. And whether or not we'll be over, bought at that point, we'll come back and look. But I think that's what we'll see happen. Maybe just pull a long trade. I don't think we're going to get down that far, although we might. It's possible. That looks like about 89.25. Or 89.5. Yeah. Again, looking just at the where the support is. I suspect we will come down, we will bounce. Now let's look at the just getting an idea as to where we're probably going to open here. All right. I'm just going to take exactly 5 points. Well, maybe not exactly. almost had it exact. 5 points. Okay. Below would put us in here. I don't think we'll open that low. So what does that tell us? All right, if we open, well, we ought to open somewhere in this vicinity, which is based on where we are here. Oh, and I really should look at this before I go making that call. If we open somewhere in that neighborhood, it's not going to require much for us to bounce. It'll be a pretty rapid or pretty quick move down, I would think, to an area of support in here, and then bounce, take it back up before we resume a more significant drop. And I see us coming down to around 86.25. Here we go. All right, so let's get started. So that's right where we expected it. Premium is open pretty high here. expect this to come down. I hope it comes down. Having a little problem with our matrix. Well, it's continuing to rally, but we don't see much of a response on the INX. But we've gone pretty high on the INX. I think we're about ready to come down here. There we go. Okay, right into this area we were hoping that the market would move into. Okay, we're long in here at 92 1/4. or pardon me, 90 1/4. We're going lower. Look at the premium. But that's okay. Now let's get some divergence in here and let's go back up. Come on. Just having a little problem here. Okay, we're taking it down even further. That's all right. We're about to head right back up. Well, I don't like what I see on the premium here. Nevertheless, I think we will head back up. Okay, that's looking a little better now. Let's hope we're not going to drop. Nope, that's not good. No. Looks like we're going to go down and test this low. There we go. Now, looks like we're heading right down to that low, to the really the TPOC from these past few days. So this morning our call was not being substantiated by our expectation of a bit more of a rally before it started heading down. I figured we'd go up maybe to 92. We never got that far, but we certainly have wasted no time getting down to where we expected it to go. Now we need to look at, because looks like we are probably going to go lower. Let's just see about this. All right. As you can see, we've got low volume in here. And this particular profile is not well formed at all. But that's only, that's only this period from the from the 3rd of May. And now we've got repair going on here. So we're going back up. Okay, we'll come back in just a bit. Okay, here we are at 84.75. May continue on down to 83. We'll have to see. Looks like we're going to bounce. Yep. Okay. Quite an area of repair up in here, but well, unless we bounce real fast here, we're going down further. No, we're going to go down. We're going further. Not yet. Oops. Ho. Okay, already hit that. Okay, but just looking at this area in here, I think we're very close to getting a more significant bounce, because that takes us right to about that. Let's look at the premium. Yeah, come down a little bit more, and I think we'll see a bounce there. We've got lots of work to do on the way up. So I think we're just about at the bottom here. That looks good. Let's go long. Let's go long. Ooh. Okay, it's average in. No. Okay, we got taken out of that. All right, what's going on? Where are we headed here? This is tanking. Let's look at the INX. Okay. We're definitely heading up. All right, that's what's going on here. Okay, we're gonna come back in a little while, recap. Now we've tried to get into a long trade here because we have so much to repair up here. So we are just we've gone long, and we're hoping to take care of all of this area of repair. That's so very obvious. A little, calling where the low was going to be was a little tough though. So that's what's going on now, and we'll come back because this has got a long way to go before we see much of this get repaired. But watch this video because you'll see all of this get repaired in here. It may take a little while. We'll come back in maybe a half an hour and just take a look at watch the video, compare this, what you see right now, to what you're going to see in about a half an hour. So now, as you can see, we have a considerably different profile than we did previous to this. So we should be heading up in this area, fill up or repair in here, repair in there, a little further. So we've got some up and downside here. Lots of different places where we might see the market retrace to and then continue on up. But obviously right in here is where we've really got a goal, a target to get up in here. But that's all the time we have. This is not our best video. We've been having some problems with our matrix. Matrix is not propagating properly. But anyway, what we mentioned this morning is what we anticipated a drop due to the fact that we were way below the close and the bias was definitely short. We went a little further than we expected that we might, but that's okay. There was plenty of room to get back in and make some profitable trades here. I'm RSKsys Intl, Spoon Man for risk.